Ariana Grande is a pint-sized vocal powerhouse, but she's almost as well known for her alleged diva antics as she is for her pipes. The one-time Nickelodeon starlet's difficult reputation as being rude to fans and impossible to work with has started to precede her. Here are some of her shadiest moments to date. Break free. Grande's been known to engage in some serious co-star conflict. Sam and Cat ended after just one season in 2013, and Grande's friendship with co-star Jeanette McCurdy was reportedly a casualty of the show's end too. McCurdy skipped out on the Kids' Choice Awards in March 2014, citing alleged mistreatment from Nickelodeon and hinting that Grande was to blame for not standing up for McCurdy in contract negotiations. This led to some seriously shady subtweeting between the stars. Grande pointedly omitted McCurdy from a long list of thank yous she posted once the end of Sam and Cat officially came. Meanwhile, McCurdy wrote a post of her own all about how she had cut out a friend, and many fans believe that unnamed friend to be Grande. She wrote, "We aren't better friends because being friends with you takes the better out of me. In fact, I might possibly be the worst version of myself when I'm around you. Where did I go? As far away from you as I can get. You won't be hearing from me anymore because, sweetheart, being a friend to you was doing so much more for you than it was doing for me. You sucked the life right out of me, and I want my life back." She'd later be a bit more diplomatic about the rift in an interview, saying,
"We butted heads at times, but in a very sisterly way. Like, she knows me so well, I know her so well."
But it's not just people that know her who complain about Ariana Grande's attitude. Problem. In 2011, Alexander DeLeon, lead singer of The Cab, tweeted, "Hope none of my fans ever have the displeasure of meeting at Ariana Grande. Most stuck-up, disrespectful person I've ever met in this industry." And it wasn't the last time Grande would be publicly blasted for making a bad impression. In August 2014, one fan's father posted a blog about how rude Grande was to his daughters at a meet and greet. After his daughter won a contest by drawing a picture of Grande, the singer allegedly made no secret about the fact that she wasn't impressed. The furious father wrote, "Grande approached her fans without a smile, just an icy look as she toyed with her hair. She was surrounded by 8 to 10 assistants. Ariana stood by with a blank stare. She spent perhaps 15 seconds with each of the prize winners. That is not an exaggeration. They took an approved photo with her and that was it. No small talk, no banter. She never bothered to even ask anyone their name. Then Jen took out one of the drawings that won the contest for her. Kelly snapped a photo of her smiling little sister giving Ariana the drawing. Delete those pictures, please," was all Ariana said. Ariana turned to her security and ordered, "Make sure she deleted those." Then Ariana Grande walked away from her prize-winning fans without even saying goodbye. Side to side. When Ariana Grande shows up to a photo shoot, she's notoriously got a laundry list of demands, chief among them being photographed in non-natural light and only on her good side. E! News correspondent Juliana Rancic confirmed the horror stories about her, saying that Grande's team shoved and bullied anyone in their way of getting Grande from her good side. She said, "I feel like where there is smoke, there is fire. It was like you either get on the other side or we don't do an interview. It's one thing if it's Mariah Carey, but when you're new on the block trying to earn your stripes, maybe next time she should focus on showing off the good side of her personality instead of her face." Over and over again. Her recent relationships have been brimming with drama too. When Grande first broke out of her Nickelodeon bubble, she dated YouTube star Jay Brooks. They had an ugly split in 2013, with Brooks taking to Twitter to accuse Grande of cheating with Nathan Sykes, who was then a member of boy band The Wanted. Grande then openly dated Sykes, with whom she duetted on Almost Is Never Enough and over again.
How he handled it was a bit unexpected, but
Their relationship conveniently lasted from just before their single debuted to just after it flopped on the charts, at which point she reunited with Brooks. But that didn't last long either. She and Brooks split again in 2014. After that, she was part of another juicy celebrity love triangle when she started dating Big Sean, with whom she collaborated on her smashes Right There and Problem. That relationship had a sketchy beginning. They allegedly first got together when Big Sean was still engaged to Glee star Naya Rivera. Rivera dished about finding the two together in her memoir, writing, "We'd been fighting for 5 days straight while he was traveling, and then on the one day that he was back in LA, he said he didn't want to see me. I walk into Big Sean's house, go downstairs, and guess what little girl is sitting cross-legged on the couch listening to music? It rhymes with Smariana Schmonde. Time to lick the donuts." In 2015, on the 4th of July no less, Grande and her then backup dancer boyfriend Ricky Alvarez went to a donut shop where she was rude to employees. She was captured on camera saying, "I need a donut professional in here." But then it got so much worse. She was caught on camera licking a tray of donuts for which she hadn't paid, and then she muttered, "When When she was called out on it later, she released a statement that said, "I am extremely proud to be an American, and I've always made it clear that I love my country. What I said in a private moment with my friend who was buying the donuts was taken out of context, and I am sorry for not using more discretion with my choice of words. I apologize if I have offended anyone with my poor choice of words." The comment also lamented American obesity and demanded that the rest of the nation do better. Nice. But her non-apology didn't sit well with everyone, so she tried to make it right again by saying,
I feel like seeing a video of yourself behaving poorly that you have no idea was taken is such a rude awakening.
Grande kept the camera rolling as her second donut apology continued over the next 2.5 minutes.
It's like you don't know what to do. I was so disgusted with myself. I wanted to shove my face in a pillow and wanted to disappear. But instead of that, I'm going to come forward and own up to what I did and take responsibility.
After everything else, Ariana's bizarro donut incident may have finally left a bad taste in some people's mouths. Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.